You. Are you constantly caught up with the shadows of laziness, procrastination, putting things off, leaving your assignment to the very last minute, finding it difficult to complete your task, your goals, and your assignments, and just scrolling on social media? Then this video is for you. Stick with me because by the end of this video, I promise that you will learn how to stop being lazy, how to stop procrastinating, and how to achieve your goals the smarter way. I know you've heard this popular saying, and it's that you can achieve anything you want to achieve. You just first have to work on yourself, because the greatest barrier to you achieving anything you want to achieve is yourself. So you have to break free from the barrier that is making you not to achieve things you want to achieve, and that is working on yourself, your mindset, and shifting to a totally new person. So smarties, let's hop on it. Stop consuming relatable content. When you hear relatable content, you know what comes to your mind? Something you can relate to, something that is just like you, that when you watch or you see, you feel like, yeah, this also happens to me. This is also how I feel. How does relatable content affect you? We're always watching content about people that are feeling lazy, people that are always procrastinating, people that are always feeling like, man, I can't achieve this. You tend to fall into that category and you feel like, yeah, like this is also me. So there are also people that are like this, and you feel down, you feel like it's not only me. So quit watching relatable content. What I want you to do now is to change your account, create a new account. You might delete this other account, or you might keep it based on what you prefer. So create a new account and only follow people that inspire you, that motivate you, and that elevate your thinking. Like if you go into my social media, you only find content about nursing students, content about time management, productivity, healthy lifestyles, and all these kind of things. Help me keep me on the right track. You will not find ill content on my social media. That's something you should also replicate. So delete that social media app and go into something much more productive. Let me ask you something. Are you always late for everything, or are you always rushing and always looking for things and always being late for certain occasions? Well, that is something that has to also go. You have to stop rushing, and you have to stop doing things last minute. I know there are some persons that like last minute things, but that is something that is always going to keep you procrastinating. It's always going to keep you in this state of putting things off which you want to eliminate. Rather, try a little bit earlier, slow down, and make sure what you do is productive. Because always doing things late and always putting things to the very last minute will make you rush, and the quality of your work will not be so good, and you feel so unproductive, which is what you do not want. You want to start a bit earlier and take it easier, take it step by step, stay organized, and this will also work in your academics. Rather than keeping your studying off to the very last minute, study bit by bit every day, and you find that the workload will not be so much, and you assimilate better, remember better, and perform much more better in your exams. Make your phone invisible. This is something I found very, very handy from the book Atomic Habits that I've been reading currently. And if you don't want your phone to trigger you to start scrolling on social media, then keep your phone somewhere else where you know you want to perform a task that is very important. You know you want to study, you want to carry out a certain task, you want to do something very, very important, and you have your phone by your side and a notification comes up. You'll be triggered to check in, and from one check-in it will go to another check-in, and you know how the cycle starts. So rather, make your phone invisible. Keep it in a place you won't bother to check for it. Keep it in a place that you will not easily see it, and when the phone dings, you will not hear it and be triggered to check the notification. That way you become more productive and not just roll on social media. Most of us make to-do lists every single day. So now I want you to expand your scope and start making weekly plans and monthly plans, because the daily plans, I know they become boring, they become too monotonous. Like you're doing the same thing every day. In your list, put down things you want to achieve for the month, put down things you want to achieve for the week, and don't just write those goals. Also put down systems on how you're going to achieve those goals. In that way, you have a more clearer insight, have a more wider perspective, and it will push you to expand your horizon and do things even much better to achieve those goals that you want to achieve. Because once you set a clear system, clear path on how you are going to achieve it, it will be way much easier for you to achieve such goals. So don't just be only daily boring goals. Start making weekly goals and monthly goals, even yearly goals. Once you step into the new year, you definitely must have made some goals. If you've been watching this video so far, kindly click the subscribe button and turn on the bell's notification. Next, always stay organized. You know how it is when you're in a place that is clean, arranged and organized, and how it is when you're in a place that is so untidy, so disorganized, so disarranged, or even when you're around people that are so organized and around people that are so disorganized. Can you tell the difference? When you're around organized people and places, the energy there is much more productive, much more positive than when you're around people that are so disorganized, or a place that is so disorganized. You feel like when you first get into such a place, you be like, and then the spirit drops, the energy drops, everything in it drops. So your whole space has to also stay organized. Staying organized is a great way to reduce procrastination, quit putting things off to the last minute, and help you even in your study life. It can help you achieve more academically, because you always do things the right way. You always find things at the right place, do things at the right time, and you feel this energy and drive to stay consistent, do more and achieve more, which is the goal, guys. Next is to create deadlines, because when you have a deadline, when you know that something is going to end at this particular time, you'll be forced to do every means possible to do that thing before the deadline reaches. So whenever you want to accomplish any given task, always set a time limit. Always set a time that by 8 o'clock this should have been done, or by 12 o'clock this should have been done. And when you're a focused person, be like, yeah, I have to do this, so that because I want my day to be productive and I don't want to feel guilty because I wasn't so productive. So you'll be forced to achieve more and do all of that in a more focused agenda and more productively, even though you may be trying to rush things out. Maybe from the previous tips it says do not rush, so start on time so that you can accomplish your goals better and then achieve it. Set a time limit. This way you reduce procrastination and you get things done more effectively. Finally, I want you to know that perfectionism should not be your goal for whatever reason. You don't have to do it perfectly. Start the way you started, start the way you are, achieve small wins first, and then in the long run greater things will come at it. You don't have to do it so good, you don't have to be on top or the best. Whatever you want to accomplish, whatever goal you set to accomplish, it must not be the best, it must not be attained the best way possible, but it should be attained in a way that is productive, that is okay, and that is satisfying to you. I hope you get that. So smarties, if you got to this point of this video, comment down below. I will stop being lazy and I'll be more productive. Thank you so much for sticking with me in this video. Do remember to like this video, share it to someone you know that will find this video really helpful. You may know that person, so share it to that person. Click the subscribe button if it's your first time viewing my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.